I'm tired of this shit. I want my own man. Why the f am I somebody that's somebody else? Why the f you tell me that? Why the f you tell me that? I want my own man.
Whoa, chill out, shorty. See, y'all, this is how women will react when you're a man who knows your worth. When you put the time and energy into getting your body right, taking care of your handsome face, getting your chicken back up, getting your mental right, doing everything that you need to do in this life to become that man who you always were capable of. These women, they're gonna think that they can bite off more than they can chew. They're gonna think that they can have a man of value that's gonna put everything aside just for them. But when you realize that you're a king, you know you don't have to tolerate just any woman coming into your life, treating you any kind of way or wasting your time. Because we don't have to just deal with one woman treating us any kind of way. We can have a bunch of women that actually realize our value, that actually give us the respect and loyalty that we deserve. So it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Now I know my worth. I got my confidence up because I know the hard blood, sweat, and tears I put into reaching this potential in my life. Now it's a problem that other women want me. When a woman knows that they're attracted to you, they also know that other women are attracted to you. Because as a man, you are naturally attractive the more you increase your value. We ain't gotta have all the fake BBLs, the makeup, the wiggage and weavage. We ain't gotta have all this fake stuff. You can just wake up, put soap and water on your face. Get that pump in from working in the gym. And you can look handsome all day. You can be attractive all day. They say that they want a man all to themselves that has value, but are you going to be able to deal with what comes with this? Are you going to be able to put up with the competition of other women that you have to deal with that also realize my value? See, and it's always been like this since the beginning of time. Women, they had no problem going after the king because this was a man who stands on who he is. A man that's going to protect his kingdom and his legacy no matter what. A man who always strives to win in his life and conquer whatever he wants to in his life. They had no problem going for this man. The same way they don't have no problem going for the Chris Browns, the Drakes, the Future. Because they understand that just by dealing with this man is going to boss up their life. It's going to boost up their ego, their confidence. Dealing with a man of value comes with a lot. Because we're not finna just allow you to come into our life and sabotage everything we got going on. We know what we want out of this life. We know the man that we want to be. We know the legacy that we want to leave behind. So how you expect me to waste my time with a woman who's not going to understand this? When you know who you are as a man and you stand on it, bro, watch how you're going to scare a bunch of these women away. They're going to get competition anxiety when they can't deal with how you have other women attracted to you. I know if you're a man who's been increasing your value, you've been leveling up. I know you've heard this saying, oh, drop all your 304s for me. The shorty, you're mistaken. These women, they treat me like I'm royalty. It's a luxury to deal with me. Because when you're a man who works on yourself and you realize that a lot of other people aren't on the same timing as you, a lot of people don't realize the blessing that they have to grind in their life, you realize this in yourself. So you are one of one. You can't be cloned as a man who realizes the value in yourself. You confident in yourself. No matter what anything else people is doing out there, you are grinding in your life to increase your value to the maximum. You focus on your own lane. You improving on every aspect in your life. So these women, they're going to think that you're going to go through all this and just settle for them. And that's why I tell you men out there to know your worth. Because you don't have to settle for the bottom of the barrel. You don't have to settle for average. You hold yourself to a higher standard so you get the best outcome for you. So you have all the leverage as the man. You don't have to tolerate any of the disrespect. You will never have to tolerate the back talk or whatever the way these women treat the guys that they settle for. You will never have to settle for any of this. You will dictate what goes on in your kingdom. They're not finna just come into your kingdom and take you off your throne. See, that's what these women think out here. They think that they can come into an attractive man's life and change you. I know you've had women try to change you, mate guard you, try to make you be the perfect man for them. Try to downplay you and hate on you so you don't be out here cracking other women, so you don't be out here attracting other women. You know the more you start getting your handsome face together, the abundance of women that will be chasing after you. And once you give up your commitment, if you give this up to the wrong woman who doesn't deserve you, watch how she is going to play you, bro. Watch how she's going to play all her little games with you. After she tries to make you be the perfect man for them, and you think that passing her little test, going through her little manipulative tactics is going to get you in the right position, watch how she does a whole 360 on you. See, when she was a part of your ship, it was going down. And that's when she said, you know what? It's time for me to jump ship, go to an even better ship. And she's going to leave you behind. And you say, you know what? I'm going to use this as motivation to get on my grind. Become that man who I always desired to be. You start weathering the storm. Your ship starts to get better. The skies start to clear up and the sun starts to shine on you. Your aura starts to get stronger. That's when they will think that they can spin back to you. That's when they're going to think that they can hit you with the hey big head and bounce back into your life. When they left you behind, when your ship was going through the harshest storm. See, guys, no matter what, go through the storm. No matter if you gotta be alone, no matter if things are going on in your life, the obstacles are gonna hit you even harder. Go through the storm, because it was put there to get you even stronger. Majority of these women that come into your life are gonna teach you that it's time to get in your bag. They're gonna teach you what you're not going to tolerate. You ain't gotta put all your eggs into one basket. You ain't gotta over-invest into a woman just to have your time wasted. Just to realize that if you were to put this time into yourself, how much better your life would be. The man's journey is the hero's journey. We the ones that gotta get out here and slay the dragon. And these women, they're all gonna think that they deserve a man like you. But shoot, you gonna be like the coach of the team. You're gonna have your starting five in your roster, and you're gonna be the one to choose where you select these women on your team, and which women only deserve to be the fans. Majority of these women, they only gonna deserve to be the fans, cheering you on from the outside, but they're not on your team. Because once they be a part of your team, you're gonna watch how everything starts to go downhill. You're gonna end up like the Lakers, going out sad, because you don't realize what key role players you actually need on your team to win the championship. You need to realize the value in yourself and who actually deserves your time. Like, I'm so for real. I'm being 100 with y'all. You need to realize what your worth truly is. And the more you increase your value, you will see how much better your life goes. You will see how these women will be running, doing front flips, flying over these hurdles, just to keep a man like you. You see these women out here paying $2 just to take a picture with Chris Brown, just to be forgotten in the next 5 minutes. He's pocketing all that change, while they are paying just to be next to a man of value. These women, they will have no problem with you being a man who has numerous children around the world when you're a man who's a king. Back in the day, we used to have like 8, 9 wives anyways. That has never gone away. These women, they're always going to go for the winners. They're going to be chasing after you while you're chasing after that bag, chasing after your grind, chasing after your purpose. Don't put all this behind just to put yourself down and hold yourself back for one woman. You need to always have that abundance mindset and understand that there will always be better for you as a man. You were blessed to be born as a man in the first place. Just think about it. Us men, we never stop leveling up till the end of time. The more we put in the work into ourselves, the more we increase our value, you will see how much more you will be able to get out of this life. The time when I was getting the most women was the time when I wasn't focused on that bag. Was the time when my life was going downhill. But you know what, when I said, all right, I'm going to just let y'all be fans of me. I'm going to just let y'all chase after me. Yeah, they're going to have problems with it, but they're going to put all their boundaries aside. They're going to put all the rules aside just to get a man like you. When a woman sees your value and she truly finds you attractive, she's always going to know in the back of her head that you're a man who has options. And they're going to be okay with this if you're giving them a good experience and you sending them back. You're going to be living in their head rent-free. The more they understand that you're conquering your life as a man. The man who leads his own life will never be lost trying to chase somebody else's. These people that don't deserve to be in your life. Your rejection is God's protection. You're going to be protected out here from all these demons that don't deserve your light. You're going to block out all these people having Hall of Fame defense when you understand the light that you can truly bring to this planet, bro. These women, they're not going to deserve you.
I live in New York, specifically Brooklyn, and I be outside, enjoying summer as I should. And I've been going to the block parties, all of that good stuff, the day parties has been a time. But the problem is the men just stare at you. They just stare at you the whole time. They don't approach you. They don't want to get to know you. They don't want to, oh, do you want to drink? It's just a staring contest the whole time. I'm trying to figure out, how am I supposed to meet my future husband if the men are not approaching? Because I'm not approaching a man. Like, it's getting the men want to be chased now. That's what it's giving, and I don't like it.
You have this other women talking about why are men not approaching? Oh, it's giving sassy that men think that we're going to be the ones chasing after them. Oh, I'm not going to approach a man. I'm just going to wait for him and just stare at him and wait for him to talk to me. That's what these women going to do. They're going to place themselves around you, thinking that you're going to be the one chasing after them. You're just going to be the one focusing on what you're doing in this life. Yeah, if y'all make eye contact, it's going to be what it is. And if you want to, if she's really that bad and you want to get her, you can cuff her. But you're not finna just waste your time walking up to a woman just to give her all the validation. Because if she truly wants you, she's going to make it easy for you to get her. Trust me, they're going to give you those choosing signals to make it easier for you to get them. You ain't got to be the one cold approaching out here, doing all this running after women. Oh, how you doing? Can I talk to you? You ain't got to do all that. Trust me, bro. These women, they going to want you. Especially when you're attractive, you putting yourself out there on social media, you're going to have an abundance of women that want you, bro. Trust me, that is the cheat code. If they see your value on social media, bro, you're going to be attracting women that you never knew would even be paying attention to you, bro. You got your body looking right on the gram. You got your handsome face looking right. You got your status built up. You got your life going good. And watch how these women will be chasing after you. Watch how these women that you dealt with in the past try to spin back to you. Hey, big head. That's all they're going to hit you up with. Want to come back into your life when you increase your value. They're going to want to be a part of your club when it's already too late. You got to let them realize the blessing that you are in your absence. They're never going to realize what they missed out on you. If you're trying to downplay yourself to please them, please yourself. Respect yourself. Put the work into yourself and watch how much better your life gets, bro. Trust me, that's all you got to do out here. Take that risk on being the leader in your own life, and you will realize that the truth has always been inside you. You ain't got to chase after them. They don't want the chaser. They want the men that they have to chase. When you hold yourself to a celebrity status, when you got that car you always grinding for, when you got that spot you always wanted, when you traveling the world, when you're doing things on your own terms, watch how they will do anything to get a man like you. They hate when they can't have you under their control and power. They hate it, bro. They're going to be looking at you when all these women attract you. They're going to be thinking like, hold on, what is this man doing? All these women attracted to him. What are they getting that I'm not getting? And you're going to see how they're going to be chasing after you. Trust me, bro. Realize the truth is always inside you. Always has been. And become that man who you always desired to be.